Hi everyone. Now I'll discuss about the developer interview question. So this interview question is very simple, but the developer interviews, so most of the interviewers are asking this type of question. So that's why we'll discuss the developer interview question in our service now. Okay. So now let's we go to the question. So first of all, now you can see here the restrict record creation if more than two records created today. See, for example, imagine, so we have a table. So in the table, one restriction is there. So what the restriction means, every day only two records are created in the table. So if more than two records are created in the same day, it should not be allowed. So for creation. So that is our requirement. Got it? So simple. So in a table, we restrict the creation of a records up to two records only. More than two records we cannot allow. Okay now. So that's the reason how we can create it and how to write a business rules or backend scripting, server side scripting, whatever it may be. Everything I'll show it to you step by step. Okay now. So now let's we start the developer uh, scripting area. Okay. So this is my personal developer instance. First of all, I need to choose a table. So I'm choosing the table SN34 table. Now you can see that in this table, uh, see, these are the only one record is present now. So these are all the fields are their number, name, joining date, and should be grade and fee, regular comments, and everything is there, right? So now you can see here, I'm going to restrict the records, okay, in a same day. For example, today I'm just selecting one day. So that date, if two records are completed, creation of the two records completed, then third record is not allowing. So that's why I'll start writing of a business rules. So server side scripting means most of the times we can use it as a business rules only. Okay, so for this reason I'll click on all and then we'll go to the business rule. So business rules, and now you can see that I'll just open in a next tab. I want to write a new business rule for our SN34 table. Okay, now this is a empty form for our business rule. So I'll keep a proper name for the business rule. So restrict the restrict record creation in SN34. Okay, so this is a business rule name I given. It's a meaningful name for our requirement, and the table name is a SN34. So SN34, right? So I given, and now let's we move to the advanced area. So simply click on advanced area. When to run means before creating the record only we can restrict, right? So now the before business only rule we are writing in this area, and now insert. So simply keep it as an insert only means only record creation area. So we don't want to go for the update, we don't want to go for the delete or query also. And one more condition also we are using. Where is that condition means, for example, the joining date is today. Okay, so joining date is a today. So in this area we can restrict, for example, joining date is a today, or otherwise any manual you can provide the yesterday, last day, whatever it may be. So the joining date should be today and it will restrict the two records only, right? So I given joining date today and we'll go to the advanced area. Now I'll start writing of a scripting. So I'll make it bigger, right? Okay, so now I'm just writing the script. So now you can see in this area, first of all we can write the var. What does it means? SN record. So this is a variable I given, variable name, that is our wish, and new glide record. So new glide record, and which table we are writing? So u underscore SN34. So this is a table backend name. And now So we are using sn record dot query. So I given the query, and then next I'm just using the condition. So we are going to count the records. First of all, we are going to count, and then automatically we are going to provide a limit. Yes or no? So that's the reason bar anything x is equals to your wish. Any variable you can provide. Bar x is equals to, so sn record dot get row count. So now you can see that row counting is completing, and after getting the information, then it will store into a x variable, but it should be showing only the string value. But I don't want to use a string value. I want to convert into the integer. So that's why I want to write a one more information in this area. What does it means? Like a parse int. I'll show it to you. Where is the parse int? Parse int is there. Now we can use the parse int. So we'll end the parse int parenthesis. That's enough. Okay, that's good. So now there is a get row count is converted into the integer, and it will store in a x variable. Now let's we check whether if condition, if so x is greater than or equals to 2. Is it right or not? The conditions are restricting only so two values only. If two records are created, that's enough. More than two, so it's if it is possible, so it won't allow. So that's the reason I'll just using the if condition current dot set about action. So set about action should be true. That's enough. This is very simple, and you can provide the information also. You can just give a information to the user. What does that means? Maybe the record is not creating means, so why the record is not creating, so we need to just give a information, right? Sorry. Okay, now what does that means? gs dot, so add error message. What is error message? So you should not delete, sorry, you should not create, not for the delete, you should not create this record because limit exceeded. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I given some information, so that's fine. And now let's we move to the else condition. So else condition, now you can see that, so I'm not providing any of the about actions because of the reason I'm not restricting. So if condition is not satisfied, for example, if the condition will satisfy, then it will try to restrict the record creation, but it is not satisfied, then we are not to restrict. So that's the reason js dot add info message, and add info message. In that info message, okay, thank you for creating this record. Okay, that's enough. Simply we can just use the information your wish in this area. So as per your requirement, you can use your own so things. Okay, simple, very simple. First of all, we just used as a sn34 table and sn record dot query. So query we given, and get row count means how many records are present in that area. We are just assigning to the x value. If the value should be more than 2, then it should not be allowed. So got it? So now let's we save this record. I'll save this record. Okay, so I'm going to make it smaller, and simply you can see that conditions also already we given the condition. Simply I'm just saving the record. Yes, so it was completed. That's good. And now let's we move to the record creations. Okay, see, first of all, I'll just move to the sn34 table again. Listen carefully. See, what does it means joining date is empty in this area? Is it right or not? Joining date is empty. But now I'm just allowing, I'm going to creating a in a single what does it means date. So more than two records I'm creating, then what it should be up here, I will show it to you. So I want to create a new record. Now the name is a anything name we can provide it. Abraham Lincoln, and joining date is a, for example, see here, joining date is a, so 22, go to today only, okay? So joining date is at today, okay? So I just given grade is a, suppose UKG, just values we given something value, okay? Test. That's enough, very simple. So 22nd day, right? I want to just create the record. I want to just right click on the header, simply click on save. So then thank you for creating this record. So the business rule is executing, right? Okay, that's good. Now I'll go to the another record creation. So not for the table. So only 22, right? So second 22nd date. Now I want to just click on new again. So again, I'm just using the another user, not for the Abraham Lincoln. So Alex, and next one is a joining date is it today. Go to today and simply click on OK. So grade is a class one, and see something I given mm, new record, new record, and simply I want to just right click on the header and simply click on save. So now, so what does it means here? There is a 2 equal to means you should not create this record because a limit exceeded I given means, so the record creation is the second record, so that's why it is not allowing to create it. Got it what I given? So that's why we do one thing, just I want to change a little bit in this area. So condition I given greater than or equals to, not for the greater than I given like this. So small correction I did in my requirement. So now you can see I'll save this record. Okay. So now you can see means, so the record creation must be more than two. Okay. So then only it should not be allowed. So now you can see I'm going to refresh this one. Right. So again, I'm just providing Alex Ray, joining date is a today only. Oh, sorry, today only. Simply class one and regular, and just like a 200, 2000, 200, anything enough. New test. Simply I want to right click on header and I want to click on save. Now you can see it will allow, because of the reason we given the two limits, more than two only it will not allow. So now you can see in this area, if I ready to just one more record I want to just save SN34. Now you can see that this is already created, so that's why we don't want to think about this record. So only same date two records are there. So now I want to try to create a third record, so that's why it should not be allowed. So simply click on new. So next one is a anything name, so Amela, and the joining date is again today only. So today and UKG something is given, so 500. Okay, new record creation, and that's enough. And again I'm just try to so save this record. Now you can see that, so save. So what happened? You should not create this record because the limit exceeded. Got it? So that's why. And okay, in this area, I'll show it to you. For example, I'll change the date. Okay, so I'll change the date. So for example, 23rd day I just given. So now I'm saving the record. You can see it will allow or not. We'll check it. So save, it is allowing, right? So it was created, reason behind, so in a particular day, for example today I am just creating the record. Okay, if today, if I'm creating the record, the today date is to in the today date, if two records are created, it's enough. More than two records are there, so it will not be allowed to create it. So that's the reason to create these kind of the records and restrict the records creation also. Okay, I hope everyone you understood this logic, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you like this video, please click on like button, and if you are not subscribed as of now, so please subscribe our channel. So definitely in the next video I will explain about the new developer interview question. Okay, so thank you very much.